popped in my head. I'm like, I can see how that would be interesting, and I could easily govern the things that require only the single point investment to continue as things that like affect you. Like if you change your fingers into claws with biomancy, you do that.
Sure.
It costs 2 to make that physical alteration, which increases your damage, by a die or something. And it's only 1 to continue that. So you could have claws through most of this fight. You had extra points. You could throw a lightning bolt while still maintaining the claws. Next turn, those points come back and you pay. But I was trying to figure a way that the points were dice that you had laid out, and you would like some easy way to track it rather than writing it on your paper, erasing it, rewriting it, the whole time, just moving dice back and forth. But I don't know. It's very early stage, very new brainstorm. So,
can I interest you in some dials?
huh?
Can I interest you in some dials?
Yeah, that
if you don't like dice,
oddly would work. Yeah, that would be among the things that would fix this tracking problem. Yeah.
Can we use an obscure dice size with custom facing?
12.5.
It's very economical.
D13.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah. Really want to lay into that odd variables. Yeah. Is there? I don't think there's a D13. Is there?
Absolutely.
There's a D12 and a D14.
There's a 13.
There is. Because DCC uses 3, 5, 7.
If it is a number between 1 and 100, it has been made into a die.
I mean, D1s
they
are
have
balls.
3, 5, 7, 14, 16, and 24, and 30 are the ones that DCC adds to the normal 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 20 and percentile.
But yeah, DC1s would just be balls, and that seems like it would be grossly impractical. D2s are coins.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The campaign in the lead up to the Dungeon Crawl Carl backer kit campaign, one of their things was you could early pledge $1, and doing that would get you in on the custom D2s that they were having made, that are poker chips representative of one of the establishments in the game.
Wait.
Or in the books.
I'm sorry. You said backer kit campaign?
Mm-hmm.
We discussed this last week.
The largest funded game, tabletop game in...
No, I'm aware.
Okay.
I'm confused by the backer kit campaign verbiage.
So Kickstarter is not the only place to run campaigns anymore. And gaming...
I thought backer kit was
It is.
thing that you used with Kickstarter.
It is, but it's now both. It's also its own platform.
I have never been so instantly not interested in something as I am right now.
I mean, it made sense that they would do that, because then they can cut out the middleman that is Kickstarter and have all the funds.
To be fair, it's not like Kickstarter added any layer of protection to the buyer. So,
does backer kit offer any protection?
I mean, I'm just saying, if you thought, oh no, what are we doing a sketchy backer kit campaign?
Oh No,
They're both
no.
going to be the same amount of fuck the buyer.
Oh, absolutely. No, I'm just trying to figure out like what is my incentive to go to one instead of the other?
I
Why?
think the fee structures on the ones that are not Kickstarter are a little bit friendlier.
I mean, basically, you're not paying the fee twice. So I'm sure it's like 1.5 times if you're doing it on BackerKit.
Yeah, I mean there are financial incentives to doing it. It also means that you don't have to integrate a third party integration with your campaign to have that other thing because they're already involved.
Sure. I see the same problem with this that I see with several other things that we have right now. We this feels a lot like what Dylan has talked about with, hey, I want a la carte TV, and now we have a la carte TV, but it's super expensive because now we have 100 streaming services.
Okay.
Right.
Like I'm not understanding the point or the need.
I mean, if they can do the same thing that Kickstarter does, but better, Kickstarter was the one doing it, but didn't mean that they were doing it the best possible way.
No, I'm not saying that, Kickstarter is the only way to go. I'm just trying to figure out like, what is my incentive to do one or the other, if not both? What it would like. I'm really just trying to.
I have been more enjoying of the experience when I have gone through BackerKit campaigns because this is not new. They've been around for I don't know 5 or 6 years now. This is
Yeah.
no, I mean doing this. This is like
Okay.
I've done multiple campaigns through them now, and I have always been pleased with the experience.
Okay.
One of my biggest likes of the not Kickstarter run campaigns, because I've gone through 2 different services that have had stuff that I wanted, but the non-Kickstarter ones for more expensive pledge levels will put you on a payment plan, which
Okay.
I recognize is maybe not a thing that matters to some people or anyone, but that was useful for me.
I feel like this is the perfect situation for that because it's not like you're buying anything that you're going to get before your payment plan's up.
And that's exactly it. And so, but it also makes it a little easier to spin the things that I like a lot. And so I'm willing to go in a little harder. And so,
Sure.
so like a $250 bill on these is not uncommon, but but again, I'm not doing that all the time. Like this is a true rarity when I back anything anymore. And it's also a rarity when I'll go in that big, but that happens. And it just, when that happens, it's nice that I can kind of split that up because it makes it a little easier to sell that to someone.
Sure. I just I don't know. I guess I'm out of the loop on a lot of these things.
Yeah, I don't think there's
okay.
anything inherently fantastic or terrible about it. It's just another way to do it. It might be integrated a little bit better.
Yeah.
Than otherwise. I don't know.
Cool.
But I also thought that it was funny that the largest campaign ever was run on a site that wasn't Kickstarter.
Which is a little depressing.
I mean, it's not because it was the property itself that drew the traffic.
Sure. I mean, from what I understand, Dungeon Crawler Carl could have done their fucking backer whatever crowdfunding shit on a notebook in the middle of a Goodwill parking lot deep in the heart of Florida Man country, and they would have gotten all the money they wanted.
That is entirely accurate. Yeah.
Just illustrates the value of an idea we had but don't have the means to capitalize on. Or the direction they had.
Yeah.
It's like I can't help but see parallels all the time.
Yeah.
I do as well. And sometimes when I see them, I laugh because it's like, oh my God, that's exactly how we would do that. And other times it's just like, wow, we did something similar, but our resolution was vastly different. But it is what it is.
I'm okay with being late to this party.
We're not late to the party though, because I mean,
No.
We were
I'm not talking about to that. I'm saying me not understanding all this shit because I just didn't pay attention.
that's okay.
I'm okay with it.
I mean, if you weren't going to be back at it, no matter where it was at, then it really didn't matter.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
and that was the thing. The other really impressive part of this campaign was their build up for it, because they had a really good lead in.
good.
Like much like we tried to do that super fun build up and throughout for filling the game.
Mm-hmm.
I'll utter the words. I don't care.
Yeah.
But
We're contractually allowed to.
I know. But while we were doing, like, we did that fun daily thing with like the memes and shit.
Yeah.
So like, it was on a much grander scale, but they were doing just fun daily things that were keeping everybody engaged. And they were doing it in like really fun ways.
Good for them.
So it was a very well run campaign.
Nice.
now there's the author that writes the books. He didn't create the role-playing game. Somebody licensed his property to make the role-playing game. I'm assuming.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, Renegade Games are the ones that are doing the role playing game.
That they
Do
are.
they do Shadowrun or what do they do?
I mean, they had some 5e DMG SRD type properties.
They have a handful of like first party license stuff that's impressive. Give me 1 second.
I mean, I've definitely heard of them, so it's not.
I want to say they have licensing on some Transformers stuff. Yeah, they've got Transformers, G.I. Joe, which again may not be or sound super impressive, but the G.I. Joe deck building game looks fun.
Nice.
They also make the card game Unstoppable, which I talked about previously a little bit. Let's see. Oh, Ray, I think you played this one, Kids in Capes.
No, I played Kids on Bikes.
Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. Kids in Capes is an expansion for Kids on Bikes.
Okay, yeah, I played Kids on Bikes.
So yeah,
Sounds
so,
like an
Sean
Epstein
has
joint.
that.
so you have played something from this company. Let's see. They do.
It's basically play Stranger Things.
Yeah, they do the Heroescape minis game.
Okay.
They are currently the company that releases Axis and Allies.
Really?
They are the ones that have that license right now. Because on their website they're
That's
advertising Axis and Allies 1941.
that's fairly impressive.
So they are.
I feel like there's been a lot of consolidation in the last 10 years of various things. And so I'm less surprised that some of these have been bought and sold.
Yeah.
Well, we know people that have bought property, so.
We
Isn't
do.
that what Lap did? Yeah, that they buy.
Well, they didn't buy the property.
They bought the rights to make
They
their
license the game version
to
Yeah.
make an expansion of it, basically.
because like they're not
They-
doing the RPG for that
Yeah.
right now.
They they have the licensing rights for the card game.
Okay.
But they have it is a testament to the ingenuity of Mr. Lapp, the community appreciation of Mr. Hensley and the greater Pinnacle team, the licensing deal that the Lapps and have for Doomtown is fucking amazing. Like, everybody came out of that licensing agreement feeling that this was the best deal to keep Deadlands, the card game, going that you were ever going to find. Like, if it's
I think it was an easy sell because I remember reading that Shane had always been disappointed about how things had gone with the property in the past because the other companies didn't
Correct.
care about it.
correct.
So having the Lapps and everyone who was kind of on their executive committee at Pine Box
Mm-hmm.
be so passionate about the game,
Yeah.
the community, and kind of already being embedded as they were,
Mm-hmm.
that's a no-brainer.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I think the thing that like really drove home that this was a deal that was struck and made with the intention of making sure that the Deadlands card game was available for fans to play was when it came to light that Pinebox has the ability to reach into the Deadlands role-playing art, and as long as it was a Pinnacle Deadlands thing, they can use that art.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
So yeah, I'm super excited that they have that deal. Really happy with the product. I am a little bit behind on ordering more of it, but
Me too, and I miss it. Every once in a while, I'm like, man, I want to play some Deadlands with some guys.
mm-hmm.
I mean, that's the main reason I haven't been back in much lately. Is just because we don't have time. There's only so
Yeah.
much that we can do at any given point, and eventually we're just like, well,
I know the online
there's all the
platform
stacks
is
of
still
games I
running.
have. Okay. Is that their own, or was that on?
They built that from the ground up.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will have
It
to.
was modeled
Check
after
it out
an
again.
L5R a similar site that was doing L5R, but it is its own thing.
Yeah.
And it was super glitchy at first.
It was, unfortunately, yes.
Right.
But
I mean, there's
was-
some of that where I need to be able to make sure that, like, oh, if I do it this way, is it going to let me? Or does it actually tell me that's an illegal play? Because I don't want to run into situations where I forgot how the rules work and I'm just cheating.
I think that there is enough in place that you're not gonna fuck up too bad.
Because I know the previous version, obviously it was not this, but like the other version of stuff they were trying to use was very like, no, it's on you to say that this is happening, and
Right.
there was no
well, I mean,
checks and balances.
the only big thing that was the last tournament that I played in, or the last league thing I played in, the only thing that was really on you, the player, was if you were in a check position to declare it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because they had gotten enough of the AI elements. Well, it's not even really AI, but they gotten enough of the logic elements worked out with the scripting that it was recognizing virtually everything correctly. There were just a handful of cards that, because of the way they interacted with the game state, they had some trouble with. But to the best of my knowledge, they've gotten that worked out.
Yeah, I know the one version that I was playing, like you literally had to track your own influence and control because it couldn't do
Yeah.
that. I know that got fixed, but I didn't play on that system for too long, so I didn't know how much other stuff was still manual like that.
I mean, there's very little from what I saw that's still, that manual.
Yeah. I mean, it may have been almost 10 years since I was playing on
Right.
the other system, so I definitely figured they'd gotten that worked out a little bit. But and then I see random updates for Warlord that I never really played that, but I know that was popular with the same groups.
Mm-hmm.
Who were also able to kind of maintain the life of it through. I mean, the life of that was able to be maintained in a similar fashion to Deadlands, and I love that for them.
Right.
Yep.
I mean, same company's a little easier to. You don't need a special introduction.
My favorite part of L5R and Deadlands was honestly just pouring through the lore, just reading the short stories and vignettes about individual characters and side stories and plots and whatnot.
Yeah, I mean, they did a good job right before Wizards blew it up, and then it got taken over with some of their like wrapping up fictions, and then there were definitely other times where it was also really interesting.
I'll still get weepy if I tell the
enjoyed it.
full story of Yoritomo at the gate.
Sure. I definitely look back at the L5R story a little more fondly than the original Doomtown story, because I was actually able to have minor influences on the original L5R story. But the new Deadlands game story, I mean, that, for obvious reasons, that one's going to be the winner.
I just enjoyed the final tournament where you were able to like move people up above and below the line to see who got to live at the end. Like that was a cool idea.
Yeah. Fucking no one in the Collegium lived.
Well, should have been more skilled.
I think
Yeah.
he took that deck as far as I could go. It was just came down to luck of the draw at some point, right?
Oh, I wasn't in that tournament.
Oh,
And
The final.
our final iteration of what the Collegium can do is the best.
was beyond
Yes.
what anyone was doing with it at the time, right?
It's beyond what
Right.
anybody does with
We
it
didn't even
now.
have that version. That version didn't even exist during that tournament.
No,
Like,
Oh,
I mean, the
right.
cards were there, but like, it wasn't refined
Nobody
to
was
the point
playing
that it
that.
is now.
yeah.
Well, didn't the biggest Collegium fanboy come over and check out your deck? Like, wait, what are you doing? How does this work?
I mean, Shane Lacey Hensley did, yes. I don't know to call him a fanboy, but
Well, he was like the if there was a celebrity Collegium fan or player, he was it, right?
I think you're talking about Ken Kerpiel.
oh, yes, Ken did come check out my deck. That's true. Ken did. Shane did. God, what was his last? David William.
Yes, Dave Williams.
Dave Williams. They all came to check it out when I was
Because it's
In the
it's
top four.
it's become fucking legendary.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's such a goofy ass fucking Voltron thing.
And it
But it
doesn't
works,
make
and
it, and it
it's-
doesn't make sense if you look at
No,
it. But it's
no,
it's so good, and everything in it just works so well together.
yeah,
Well, it's self-starting, isn't it? I mean, you start with the people in play to go search for the things you need, right?
well, the home is what lets you do the searching, but you
Oh,
have
right.
you have the things in play that, I mean, short of Sue Brawler,
Or first action kidnappings.
yeah, like you're going to have an answer in play as long as you need technically two actions, but
You need to choose the right two actions to be appropriate to your opponent's deck. Like if
Yeah, I
you
mean-
know they're coming for a kidnap, you got to make Gunther a stud.
yeah, you got there's a little bit of thought process involved, but it's
I
a
mean, I'm
solid
not
deck.
super familiar with the deck, but I knew enough of the pieces that
Sure.
made it work. I played
Well,
against
it was that it. I mean, it had answers for everything.
It was definitely a Swiss Army knife worthy of the Collegium.
Yes.
I mean, it was a Swiss Army knife with an every turn or an everyday demonic tutor.
Yes. Everyday demonic tutor and an everyday execution.
Was that the ornithopters and spyglasses or whatever?
That was that was yeah. That deck, if you think about it from a lore perspective, that deck is really fucking dark.
Yes, it is.
Right? Because the whole thing is spun up on shady investments
Mhm.
and
And
an eventual
a lesbian sex act.
an eventual kidnap assassinations.
Yes. It is capitalism.
I just remember you taking the one card and pantomiming some kind of relations between the lady with the blackboard and
Yes.
the one giving her skill away to somebody.
Yeah.
Because she was a 5 mad scientist but couldn't invent shit, right?
Correct.
She could just give that skill to somebody.
But you could still
And
put things on her that would care about her skill level.
Yes. She's a great deck. There are times I wish I would have been able to do the same thing with Fourth Ring. But, such is life.
If
I know
enough
similar-ish
time,
things
maybe.
can be done now, but I know it's not the same for you because you wanted Freaky Clowns.
I did.
What's the current iteration of that?
Like monsters and
Just monsters. Okay.
like werewolves and like their
Abominations.
leader, I don't know if it still is, but their leader for a good long while was a werewolf, if I'm
Respect.
remembering correctly.
You are.
Okay.
Yep. Leader was a werewolf. He was the weird freaky deaky shit.
Yeah, it was. And I want to say he was like right after the circus fell.
Correct.
And that was a story event that they were the
Yeah.
ones that fell.
It was,
Yep.
it was the circus fell, and then things shifted over to a hunting lodge.
Yeah.
And the hunting lodge was like the monsters were the hunters, but there were also hunters who were hunters. It was very weird. But they could do some like weird movement stuff and like call outs from as like part of the action.
Yeah. It was cool stuff. It just like it became such a different thing than what the Fourth Ring was.
Was it a
That
flock
it-
Lost Angels kind of switch?
Kinda, yeah. Which, that's
Just similar, but just enough different that it wasn't what you were looking for.
correct. Which is fine.
It's just, things change. Yeah, we're not.
Yeah.
Too torn up in it that we don't realize that. But
I mean, Abominations was like option 1 of 2 for the Fourth Ring, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
It's
I think
either
it was their
Abomination.
second
Abomination.
home. I
Abomination
think it was their second home, right?
It has always been a thing.
Right.
That's
But I
always
mean,
been
that
one of
wasn't
their
their
things.
main thing. They always had another option with,
Yeah.
you go this way or this
Hucksters.
way.
Yeah.
Hucksters, yeah.
Yeah. The Fourth Ring was the quote unquote new Watley.
Right. I enjoyed the Watleys when I first started. I just was never as good with them as flavor wise. I like the Watleys.
Mhm.
Mechanics
Yeah,
wise,
me too.
it was Sweet Rock.
I like the
I'm
Watleys for
shocked.
Wow.
story-wise.
If we're gonna go capitalism, let's go full fucking capitalism.
I mean, yeah. Fuck.
Doomtown was something that one of those games I enjoyed, but never was any good at it. I liked it. I think it just had too many moving parts for me to really excel at it.
I think that's L5R for me. Like I always liked L5R, but I was always the worst in our group at actually getting anything to work.
Yeah,
It was
I
still
wanted
average
things
overall,
to be
but
just
like
a little simpler. Yeah.
yeah, whatever I wanted it to do, it just never held up exactly the way it needed to.
I always tried to do just the most complicated bullshit in L5R.
I mean,
And
I
that's
really
okay.
like the Mantis, but like the pirates were just they were like a 3-2 type of finish. It wasn't
Mhm.
they weren't gonna make top 4, but they'd be hanging around at the end, seeing if they made the cut. Like
Yeah.
The only time I remember either of us getting real complex weird shit to work
Was that
was,
fucking Diamond Edition?
yeah, when you and I worked together on putting that fucking nasty monstrosity that, again, should not have worked, but did, together. And then the other time, and it wasn't even my deck, when I was playing some open stuff with that deck that didn't have any people in it.
Yes.
That open deck
Yes.
that was all fucking events and region attachments.
Mm-hmm. That's a fun deck.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I got there was that early on in what was that? Gold Edition?
But that Scorpion deck
when-
was also one that had people coming to look at it. And
Yes, it
one of
was.
those people was, as I recall, Dave Williams.
Yes, it was. Because Dave was running the challenge booth that year, and I wasn't going to be able to be there for both days of the Kotai, so I just hung at the challenge booth. And I was playing other people. There was nobody who hadn't played, so I sat down to play him, and he was playing Big Shadowlands Oni. And he was utterly confused when I bought the Soul of Bayushi Goshu. I can't remember the soul character's name, but whatever. I bought that guy, and he was like, "Why would you buy that guy?" And I was like, "You'll see." And then I fucking beat him because I bought that guy and used him to overwhelm his Oni. And he killed his Oni and ended up pulling off the military victory after that. And he was like, "Okay, I need to see this deck laid out." Yeah, he I still have signed Stronghold and outfit card from him.
If I'd
He's a
had
pleasure.
if I had only had the Duelist 2 nights prior.
I know, right? That was like the best tech change to make right before a fucking tournament.
Because if you had played in that tournament, you would have made easily you easily would have made the cut.
I just remember everybody being so goddamn irritated about it. Except for Nina. That was the year we met Nina.
And
Was that-
oh
okay.
god, there was another guy who was not deeply upset by it.
Oh, okay.
It was somebody we were friendly with.
Was it the Toku dude from
No, it was I want to say it was Scorpion guy. He was from Western Ohio. He would come to Comic Adventures sometimes.
Yes, I know. I remember. I don't remember his name, but yeah,
Right.
I
You know
remember
who I'm
that
talking
guy.
about. Okay.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I want to say he was there, and I had to play him, and he was playing Big Oni.
Because that was the year of Big Oni, man.
And we didn't know that.
No, we did not. We're like, no, we're gonna put together this like weird as fuck Scorpion deck that like can beat you 3 ways. And then ended up, God, that one guy that I had to face at the challenge deck, I ended up having to honor win the guy. That was fun.
That's insulting. Playing a Scorpion player and they win with honor.
Yep.
That's worse than a loss.
Yep.
You shit in that man's toilet tank, sir.
I did.
You upper decked him.
I did. Well, he
Wow.
had done everything. He had made just every other opportunity to win a miserable fucking possibility. The only thing he had left me was defend my provinces and just eke out an honor win, because we had that one stupid holding in the deck that had the it wasn't sanctified temple, but it had like a sanctified temple effect.
Oh God, and it was only one honor as well, wasn't
Yeah,
it? It was like
correct.
it was because it didn't it did something. It either made more gold or it let you draw a card or something. Like it had some secondary effect that made
Correct.
it useful. Because
Yep.
we weren't specifically running it for the honor. We were running
No.
it for the other thing. But the honor was was one of those
The
just
honor
nice
was
to have.
Fallback.
Yeah,
plan.
it was like, well,
It wasn't even ever intended as a fallback. It was just intended to keep from going too low.
yeah,
If
because
we started to go too low, it was to help offset.
yeah, because we were running some corrupt tactics. So we, just in case, we needed to kind of offset that. We had a plan. It wasn't a good plan. It wasn't a great plan. It wasn't,
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
wasn't meant
it was
to-
never intended. It was intended to stall.
yeah.
It was
And then
like
that-
if we can just kick out a couple of honor through that could stall things long enough for us to do what we need to do. So it was
Yeah.
only about getting enough to make it through another turn or two.
Yeah, and that guy just had made everything else such a miserable possibility that it was like, well, okay, this is what we're doing.
How long into the play was it that you recognized, oh shit, I'm going to go this route?
It was about, it was probably 10 turns in. And I'm like, fuck.
That's a ways.
Yeah,
I mean, they're 30 card decks, or no, they're 40, aren't they?
40. Yeah.
Yeah.
We were right around 10 turns, and it's like, well, I guess from here on out, I'm going to not play things that cause me to lose honor. I'm going to bow that thing every turn for an honor. I'm going to pay full price for every personality to gain their honor.
And defend my promises.
And I'm going to turtle.
You're playing Red Crane.
Yup. Fucking bastard.
Look what you made me do.
I hope you're proud of yourself.
See, that's when you win the tourney or the Kotai with that deck that way, and the card they make to represent your win was like the one Scorpion Bushido champion with honor or what. And it's look what you made me do.
Yeah, that would have been about the way that would have had to go down.
Oh
That
God!
was also the
yeah, that would have
one
been
of the
weird.
last years that they actually counted corruption in a deck. God, that was weird when they announced that.
Well,
Oh,
that
by
was
the way,
that was the year they were bringing the people back, right? And they brought the guy won and brought Hida Casada,
yeah,
most vanilla character to bring back.
yeah.
Well, didn't they only have it narrowed down to like 2 people?
No, everybody that won up to then like nominated people to be in the consideration,
Oh,
and then
okay.
whoever won chose from that list, right?
It was something like that, yeah.
Because they definitely had certain times where it was like, you can do this or this. And it was like, you had two options.
Yeah. I mean, I know there was a large section of the Scorpion base that had decided, because one of our options was Shoju, and everybody was like, that's not an option.
Because you
So
would have
did
brought
every
him back
clan have
corrupted
certain
or
people that-
uncorrupted or
It wouldn't have mattered. He did such a shit job the first time.
Hey. Hey. Motherfucker. The plan was solid. The execution was not.
I'm not up on all that lore, so that's the way back lore that I never was able to get back into or find to read.
No, the thing that resulted in him getting corrupted and ending up undead.
Yes. Well, I mean, that was Yogo Junzo. That wasn't necessarily Shoju that was the reason that he ended up corrupted. But
Is he
That all
just
put
one
him on the
name,
path.
Shoju?
well, yeah. What'd you say, Ray?
Is he only one name, Shoju? Was it?
When he was dead, he was, because he had been stripped of his championship and his family name and
What was the family name?
Bayushi.
Right, okay. Now, each clan has
Because-
what, like 2 to 4 names attached to it.
Or more,
yeah,
depending.
something like that. Yeah. If you're the fucking Mantis bitches and you just get all the plebs to pledge fealty to you, you end up just collecting family names like fucking quarters.
Well, that one was less about one major clan and more a conglomeration of clans.
Yeah, it was the Yoritomo's alliance.
It was the medium-sized Mantis clan, and then, like, I want to say hare, fox, badger. Like, it was all a bunch of smaller animal clans.
Mm-hmm.
And that one scorpion kid.
And that one scorpion kid.
There's a scorpion that went to the mantis.
Yoritomo Aramasu, son of Bayushi Aramasu.
What the fuck did he do?
Aramaru gave him to the Mantis as like a spy kind of thing. And that did not go well for Mr. Aramaru because his son
backfired.
hated him for it. Real bad.
He ended up becoming a major player and kind of hero of the Mantis clan.
Wasn't he the champion at one
He
point?
was. He had multiple champion versions.
Yeah.
Because I
See, this is why I like the lore stuff.
wasn't his original version Bayushi Aramasu? Didn't they change his?
It was.
Okay.
Yes, he was Bayushi Aramasu, a Yoritomo's Alliance Mantis Clan personality. But yeah, he Daddy gave him as a gift, and the boy did not appreciate that. So
Mantis Clan Samurai will not join Scorpion Clan player.
correct.
Yeah.
Discard a card for your hand to give Armaso +1 force bonus.
There
Yep.
were
I
whole
remember.
there were whole decks built around that.
He even has the
Yeah.
mask.
He
Yep.
was key for a while. There was a Mantis Turbo Enlightenment deck, and he was key to it.
Yes, remember that one? It wasn't a Kotai, the fucking story tournament. It was right before the Senseis became a thing, which solidified the meth deck. But we put together and played, well, I played an early version of the Mantis meth in that tournament.
Mm-hmm.
There's a picture of him with that girl that I always see. I can't remember her name. Boyer's
Could
lady.
you go?
Yeah,
Could
Yes.
you go?
Yep.
him and her on a card.
Yep.
He's wearing like black gi with red stripes.
Yep.
See, that must maybe that's his dad. I don't know, because he's dressed like a scorpion.
Let's see.
Sorry, I just googled the name and it brought up a bunch of art attached to it.
Yeah, no, he's a.
It's funny, the art. He's just like sitting on a rock by the beach, his arms on his knees on his elbows, kind of pouting. Sorry.
Oh man, that
funny.
brings me back to when I was playing that Scorpion deck that did Dynasty Denial. Holy shit!
Oh God!
God, people hated that shit.
They got so mad.
So I'd just fucking mill 4 or 5 cards a fucking turn out of their Dynasty.
Holy crap! Was this in the days of 30 card decks or 40?
No, it was still
Nope.
40.
It was 40.
It was 40 card decks,
Okay.
but it didn't matter because
Nope.
people had no way to combat that. And so
As soon as they saw a few different cards go by, they'd be like, fuck it, I'm done.
well, the only thing that they
Yep.
the only way that they could keep it from happening or to try and slow things down was to not play cards. But they couldn't not play cards because then they had no way to stop it.
Yep. It was a fucking evil deck.
So their only way to stop it was to win faster. And people love it when you make them hurry up.
Yeah. They loved that shit so fucking much. Oh, the good old days. I did find a constructed commander deck I want to build.
Okay.
Okay.
The cards, not counting the land that I need, will cost me 67 cents. It is here. I'll throw the video I found in the group chat. I sent this to my buddy at work that plays and was like, do you have the cards that we could build this? And he was like, yeah, why? And I'm like, because I want to. I mean, it is truly a turn five win
is this
or
the one where
nothing.
it's like all lands and it's like one
Yes.
action? Yes, I've seen that video.
Yes.
Oh wait, is that the starts with a TH?
The hero is Samar or your commander is Samar innovative first year.
Okay. So there's like 3 cards in the deck and then 96 lands.
90, yeah.
Yeah, I played this on Arena.
Okay.
It's fun when it works.
Yeah.
When people let it work.
You basically have to have your commander out for 1 turn and you're fine.
Yes, if your commander lasts, because you cast your commander on turn 4, if at the beginning of turn 5 your commander is in play,
You win.
You win. So, it's kind of cheeky. It's kind of
So if they have
douchey.
any direct damage, you're fucked. But otherwise, you attack me. Right.
Well, the funny thing
Yeah.
is, like, technically, because your hand doesn't matter, you can just keep mulliganing down to like one card, and pretend like you got screwed to slow play it, and then you might get one of the cards you need in your hand to start with.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, because like I played this because there was a brawl season there. I was just like, what's the quickest way to get through this? Somebody's like, here's this deck's just a joke. Like, it's either fantastic or it's not. But like,
I mean, is that legal to have 97 lands in your deck?
Yeah, you can do whatever you want.
Absolutely.
As long as they're basic. Well, I mean, you're limited. You have the
One of
deck
each.
limits.
One of each. Yeah.
You have the deck limits on named cards, but
Yeah.
there's no limit
Yeah,
on how many lands you can have in a deck.
Correct.
That's cray. It's funny. As soon as you said I want to build this deck, it's cost me 67 cents. I'm like, I wonder if it's that video I saw.
Yep. I think it looks hysterical. I've been thinking about trying to get into, there's like a Pauper Commander format, and like, whatever. I like Commander. I don't, the struggle I have with the pre-con decks is they try really hard to make sure that the pre-con decks are balanced. So the games take a while. And I would just prefer if it was just a hair faster.
Yeah, because they slow them down, but ultimately at a table of 4 people, one of them is going to kick off a little faster, and then everybody's going to race to try to keep up with that guy until he wins.
Yes.
Which is what usually happens when we play.
Yeah, I've been looking at the Commander stuff. I'm kind of interested in trying it out. Having a friend at work who has way overcommitted to Commander does help. I don't want to out him, too much, but he has a teenager's car plus in money tied up in his Commander deck.
You've talked about him before.
Yeah.
You've outed him. You don't need to do it again, but you've outed him.
Yeah.
I don't remember
Good
his
dude.
name.
Like playing games with him. But yeah, he's a super Commander player.
I have neither the time nor the disposable income to have such frivolous.
Yeah, like
endeavors.
I do not want to wrap that kind of money up in Magic again. It's just not my thing. But I wouldn't mind putting together a couple of inexpensive Commander decks and having some fun and whatnot.
I'm getting back into Magic more, but if you need anything bulk wise, just send me a list. I could probably get 80% of it just from what I have laying around.
Gotcha.
And if I occasionally order stuff where I'm looking through boxes and things, and if there's a card you need, I can probably get it.
Sweet.
When I'm doing other orders, type of thing.
Yeah, I was.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I went to they had a TCG show at the fairgrounds this weekend, and it was 500 tables.
Wow.
And 400 of them were Pokemon. And then, but they actually because the last time it was like sports cards and this, and it was like 600 tables, but almost nobody had Magic there. And this time there were actually like just a couple of people there that just had huge boxes of Magic, and other people that were mostly Magic type of things. So
Nice.
I picked up some cheap cards that I didn't have to bother running onto TCG Player for. But yeah, it was nice to be able to just dig through some stuff and find like, oh, I remember this printing from back in Tempest and Mirage, because a lot of the
Yeah.
cards have been reprinted a bunch of times, but I wanted the original artwork that I remember. So
Right.
just that type of stuff. And I'm going to Origins, so I'll probably be looking through a little bit of stuff there too. But
Okay.
I have the set of the 4 Lord of the Rings decks and the 4 Final Fantasy decks. As far as the, out of universe ones. And I've got a bunch of other ones that I've purchased that are just Magic in universe, so less
Gotcha.
well known.
Yeah.
But yeah, anytime we want to play some of that, I'm down to do that if we want to warm up with a game sometime, but we'll probably be too busy this next time coming up.
Yeah. So that the next time is the 6th, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. When I get back from Parma, I will be over.
That's fine.
Okay.
My kid finally got the move-in date for her apartment, so
It will
gotta
be
get her
easy
moved.
enough for us to make it an evening of work and play.
Yeah, I want to play that one game that you and Ray played if we're waiting on Chad and we can write up some cards while we're playing and have it.
It'll be
at least all
funny to
together
watch you
to
move
run
the
through.
wrong pieces like we did the whole time.
Okay. I'm good with that.
Because the cyan guy and the blue guy look too much alike.
Too much alike.
Mhm.
Of course, we might not have those bosses. So
That's true.
it is random. For 3 players, there's probably still
both
6.
the model and the color were similar.
A teal and a gray.
It's like, who fucking does this? Why? What kind of a? Who hurt them?
Who hurt them?
Their
So
mother.
I watched a movie that's been around forever, I guess. But it's always been on Netflix, but it's always been the sequel. And I'm like, I don't want to watch that. I've never seen the first one. And Monday, I'm sitting here. My brother-in-law comes over, and we're eating dogs and chatting, and I see Megan is on the Tubi or whatever free thing. I'm like, oh, cool. I've never seen it. I want to see it because I want to watch the other one. And I'm like, yep, that's a movie.
Yep.
That's a movie.
It was a movie.
The second
You
one
watched
did
it.
make me laugh out loud, though. The beginning part where she's in like overseas in Baghdad or whatever, and she punches a guy's head off, and all you see is the shadow on the wall, and her fist goes, and the head goes flying. I was like, damn. So yeah, there were some campy, funny parts, but
I mean,
I'm
I
glad I
enjoyed
waited.
both of those, but I don't have high hopes when I go watch things. It's just like, oh yeah, I enjoyed that, and then I move on. Like I don't.
Yeah. I laughed.
I'm done trying to be like, oh well, the plot holes here and here and here on a lot of these. It's like, nah, they didn't bill it to me as like, this is a fantastic psychological thriller. It was like, no, I'm gonna watch a doll punch somebody's head off.
Yep.
Yeah.
And as long as you know what you're getting, I think everybody's okay with that.
Yeah.
And I watched.
That's always what I want. I just want whatever was promised.
I watched
And
The
like
Burrows.
your universe is all sorts of weird and whatever. As long as it's consistently weird, you can say whatever is the rules of your universe. But if you have to change the rules of your universe to wrap up the story, fuck yourself.
I agree.
I watched the from the creator of Stranger Things, The Burrows on Netflix, about retirement village with creepy shit happening.
Okay.
It was
Uh,
it was very predictable.
Okay.
There was at no point I didn't know what was going on or have it figured out or was I not able to guess where it was going.
Okay, but
Hmm.
what was it enjoyable all the same?
I liked the actors except for Gina Davis.
That's right.
She's still acting.
She's another one you don't care for.
No, she's a new addition after this.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
Hilary Swank and Jennifer Garner are up there with my but Gina Davis has a tendency to talk but never move her lower jaw. It's like her jaw is wired shut and she talks the entire time. And then she like over enunciates with her lips, so you just see her teeth clenched the whole time she's talking. It's like, open your mouth, lady.
I mean, all I'm hearing is Ray hates women.
Well,
True.
Especially
men
if
on
they're
that
in
list.
customer service positions.
well,
Wow.
they had it
True.
covered.
Everyone in customer service positions.
True. Although I've got the vending machine guy trained, he puts an entire shelf of Coke. He's learned if he wants to sell something, he better put what I want in there.
He is referring to soda, folks. Just,
Is he?
I hope.
At
You need to
work.
clarify that.
He didn't clarify
Yeah.
that, but I feel for the terms of service here, he was not asking for a shelf of Bolivian snow.
Well, certainly not a top
Marching
shelf.
powder.
but hey, you got to get the Christmas coloring books done now.
Yeah.
Probably already.
I'm working on. I'm gonna disparage a license that we
Don't
have.
do it. Nope.
Don't.
And
No.
honestly, it's mostly just I hate this
Nope.
movie.
No,
I hate
please
this
don't.
movie.
No. Hey, shut the fuck up.
Hey Ray,
It-
I think you're being told not to disparage someone.
No, it's
Like,
the
please don't
Polar
make
Express
me.
is a
Please don't make me
creepy-ass
in the
movie.
stream. Please
Sir,
don't make me in the stream.
Shut the fuck up. Somebody talk
Everybody
about a
agrees
movie.
I
it's
am over the
creepy.
fucking button. I will end the stream right now.
I have this.
I will
Wow.
turn this fucking car around.
Jesus.
Uh,
We are
I'm
nowhere.
not- all I hear
position
is
to
I'm
make
not
this your
allowed to
first
have an
job.
opinion. Fine.
Yeah, I thought this was America where we had UFC fights on the White House lawn.
Yeah, at taxpayers' expense.
Man, I almost said something that would have gotten me a visit.
Like, I'm not like super angry about the UFC fight. Like, we had old time presidents who did some
They're probably boxing matches.
dumb things. Yeah, they
On the
have like
property.
boxing. Yeah, but like I'm not super mad about the UFC thing. I'm more mad that like we have to foot the fucking bill for this. Oh, and by the way, if you fucking watch it, you get to pay for it too. Again.
Yeah, it should be on. It should be free broadcast. I'm already paying for it once.
Correct.
We can have it on the pit where the East Wing used to be.
Fucking bastard.
I see he keeps like making up fake things that are going wrong, and I'm 90% sure it's just so they can argue they need themselves a fucking bulletproof ballroom.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Because, like, oh no, somebody was shooting near the White House. It's like, I'm pretty sure they're always doing that. It's DC.
Yeah.
Just depends on what you consider near.
Yeah.
Is the same time zone too non-specific?
You assume he knows what a time zone is.
I'm sure he's
He probably
heard the
thinks
term.
everything should be on the East Coast time, and everybody else is
I'm sure
wrong.
he's heard the term and just has his own idea of what it means and is wrong.
All it means is somebody better convert it for him.
I mean, that is kind of the name of the game with him.
But he's really recognizing horses well today.
Is he?
Then there was that 5-minute pants shitting he took next to the pillar.
Is this yet
You mean
another
his
one?
speech?
It was after the Walter Reed visit. He just went and stood next to a pillar and just sort of stared at it for like 5 minutes.
Huh.
And the general consensus is he was shitting.
I like how that is the most likely outcome or most likely scenario here is, oh no, he was just stopped for a quick shit next to the pillar. This is America.
Whatever.
He was staring at the wall like Wilson Fisk in prison.
Huh. Cool.
Yeah. Like I hear about some of this stuff, but I don't watch any video really anymore because
Yeah.
there's no point. What is there to keep up with? There's no checks and balances, and nothing else is going to
Nope.
change.
Nope.
So
No.
why don't
I'm gonna
why
storm
don't
the
you wake me
Capitol
up when
and
I
put
need
my
to care?
kids through college.
Yeah. I didn't know you could get an IRS protection from all future crimes.
Well,
was
of course.
interesting.
I mean, how else do you crime if you don't, get protection for the future? Like that's crime in 101, man.
Yep.
Crime ain't easy.
No, it's
Damn
quite
straight
easy
it's
these days.
not. I don't know. You got to be white. You have to be a boomer. There's a lot of rules.
Yeah.
Can't get him wet. Can't feed him after midnight. Nope, that's Mogwais.
Game or getting wet.
Yeah, but I mean that still goes for conservatives as well, and they're not getting anything wet.
Oh, Ben Shapiro.
And I don't think McDonald's is still serving food after midnight. So
What McDonald's are you going to? They're all open after midnight.
are they? I feel like during COVID, everything just kind of started
Stopped?
shutting down at like 11. Like
Oh.
Walmart ends at 11. It used to be 24 hours. And
Yeah,
like,
I still
I'm
haven't
walking
got
up
used
to one.
that.
It's like,
That's
what the fuck? What do you mean you're closed?
The Kroger's used to be 24 hours as well.
I mean,
Yep.
Kroger's I kind of get because I feel like at least at Kroger's you were running into just alcoholics because half the people were there for the liquor store. Because every Kroger you go to seems to have a liquor store in it.
Well, that was a purposeful expansion plan by the Kroger Corporation.
and state. They closed down their liquor stores and Kroger's took them over.
Right.
Pretty much.
But I mean, if you're going to have one like a bunch of those, then that's where you run into more problems with people being there late. You're going to have more actual active drunks there looking for more liquor. Whereas some of the other ones, you might be dealing with people screwing around, but they're not blackout drunk at the Walmart.
Maybe.
I guess as much. I don't know.
Yeah. So
And in honesty, the liquor store isn't open after midnight. It's just straight up Kroger. So you're getting whatever Kroger's
Right, but they
is
don't realize
stocking.
that till they're already there and they're knocking down wine bottles in the aisle, pissed off that they can't get the liquor they want.
Yeah. Put your wine
So-
and rubbing alcohols in over by the Band-Aids.
I made a purchase this week. I think this
Yeah.
speaks to my age and my position in corporate America. I've talked about it before. When I was a younger man, I played on the Lake Erie Junior PGA.
Okay.
I bought golf clubs this week.
I don't even know
Do you
you
do a
anymore,
lot of golfing?
man.
What'd you say, Ray?
I said I don't even know you anymore.
I mean, I like to hit balls. I like to, go to the driving
That's
range,
what she
things like
said?
that. Correct. I figure, I'm trying to get active, more active, things like that. It's a go hit some balls, walk 9 holes. That's an exercise.
I would love to go with you.
Is it?
Do you play? I did not know you played.
I mean, it used to. The last few times I played were when I worked at the law firm, because
Okay.
they did their annual golf outing.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, I've got a set.
Okay. I have a set of clubs. My set of clubs was new in that set was probably new in like 1998.
I have more golf clubs in my garage than both of you have together
Probably.
because I have all my father-in-law's clubs.
Do you know how many of those golf clubs the two of us can probably swing?
Well, considering you're lefties, probably none of them. But
Probably.
You'd be able to use my dad's.
I think my set is probably about the same age, Chad.
Okay.
Mine were 2000, so we're all in there.
Because that would have been around well, actually they might be older than that because I worked at the law firm in 2000.
Yeah. So I have the rewards, points shit at work. And my middle son plays, so I was like, you know what? I will surprise him, and I will get myself a set of clubs and like drive down there and just pick him up, and we'll go play 9 holes.
Curious, what ballpark kind of investment was this?
So I was getting
I mean,
to
did you get
that.
a bag and a whole deal?
I bought like a little better than a starter set, but still a box set of clubs. I did not go and spend like ridiculous amounts of money on this. After cashing in my points at work and getting gift cards, paid $71.
Okay.
But I did cash in all of my thank yous at work for gift cards to make that happen. So
I only have one fancy club.
okay.
It's putter.
I gave my son the only fancy putter that I had, and it wasn't really so much that it was fancy; it was just super old. My dad won it at a golf outing when he worked at Kingwood Center in the 70s before I was born.
Okay.
So it was back in the day when a putter wasn't left or right-handed; it was a putter.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I have a left-handed putter, and I used it to great effect multiple times over the years at the cable company when they would do mini golf incentives.
Nice. Okay. .
They were
My
happy when I
goal
got
is,
promoted. I couldn't participate anymore.
Oh. My goal is I would really like to get to a point where I feel comfortable enough to join a league maybe next year. Because we have a league at work. I think if I get back to a point where I don't feel it that bad to play, that'd be nice. That'd be good, a good workout, I think.
The last time I went golfing was with my dad and my brother, and in 18 holes, I lost 17 balls.
Wow.
Yep. Pretty much just hit it, and where the fuck did that go? No idea. Give me another one.
Wow.
I
So,
shot
like,
147.
it wasn't like you lost them in the woods. You just lost sight of them.
They were fucking gone. They were
Oh,
either
okay.
in the water, or they're in the
Okay.
woods, or
Oh, you
they're
meant like,
across the
oh, it's in the
road.
rough, but I don't know what rough. Give me another ball.
No, it was. There's like that will take us all afternoon to find.
Wow.
Yeah, I was talented. I had skills. They just were detriment to the golfing activity.
Okay.
Pretty sure last time I went with my dad.
Huh. I went golfing with Aiden last year. We went once. I shot a 108, I think, for 18. Which I'm gonna say, after not going in probably 20 plus years and using, clubs that I purchased when I was in my teens, I'm okay with that score.
Yeah, I would say 108 is probably closer to what I was normally shooting. Usually double bogey golf. There were certain shots I was better at than others, but
Yeah.
That was about my range as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're all
I
in
mean,
there. So
when I was
know.
when I was younger, I shot pretty well, but that's been a minute.
The kids really like to go on to Top Golf, so we'll probably go there a couple times over the summer, and I might swing up there one of those times and try and do some golfing with you guys if
Cool.
we can find the right time. I don't know if you've
Let's
got
fucking do it.
smaller courses that you can just pop onto on a weekend, or if it's
Oh yeah, yeah. No, we've
should
got
be like we've had plenty of like usually Saturdays as soon as the morning like whatever league or tournament thing they've got going on is over. It was pretty wide open.
yeah. We've got Twin Lakes, the Woods, Deer Ridge. Yeah, we've got a handful of courses that we could just pop onto and shoot 9 and call it a day.
And those are
Last I checked,
those are-
golfing is done outside, right?
it is.
What's that?
Okay, yeah, fuck that.
But
Did you say
doesn't
it's
like the
still done
outdoors.
outside?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
he always
Wow.
gets squirrely when we talk about doing outdoor activities.
Yep. I may not be
Yeah.
famous, but someone's therapist knows my full name.
Fair.
Just quote I read. I thought it was funny.
Yeah.
I would
yeah,
say it was the vending machine person, but I doubt they can afford a therapist.
Yeah, it's more their HR person.
Yeah.
I don't even know if they have HR. It's a
Why do
vending
you
machine.
keep making me go there?
Oh fuck.
Well, the lady at the front desk doesn't tell me he's there anymore because I go and I watch him fill it.
Jesus.
I'm kidding. I've never.
The sad
I'm
thing is,
joking.
I totally believe it's something you would do
Yeah.
because that's where we're at right now.
I'll
I-
quit.
Based off of other
Just
stories,
standing there, hey,
based off
put
other
the rest of the
stories you've
case in there.
told,
Fuck you all.
that
I mean, you're
that
following the
actually-
janitor around telling him how to put the toilet paper rolls in there.
No, I just put a sticky note on the dispenser.
I mean, on the
He
spectrum
puts
of
it over the. He puts it rolling over the back. What kind of freaking monster does that?
on the spectrum of
I don't
the
know.
torturous
Hold
things
down. Shut up.
you do to people in customer service positions, this feels perfectly on the spectrum.
It does feel perfectly on the spectrum.
Like it doesn't feel like something you would not do. It feels like you're maybe underplaying what you did in the moment
Well,
because you know we give
So-
you shit about it. So
some kids, I guess, walked through the drive-through at Taco Bell here in town, and they wouldn't serve them because they weren't in a car. They're not allowed. It's safety things.
Yeah.
So they broke the menu board. They like picked up one of the stones that's in the landscaping and threw it through the menu board. They were shocked when they were arrested, but for a week, almost a week or a little over a week, the drive-through just basically didn't function because they didn't have a menu board. And you go up there and you're like, "Can you make me a burrito?" Well, would you like a number? Something like, I got no numbers out here, dude. So, anyways, if you want to talk about it, you had to go inside. So, one day at lunch, I went in there to get something, and I'm standing at the counter, like at the register, and no one's even looking at me. No one's even paying attention to me. And finally, the lady says, "Did you need to place an order?" And I'm like, "Yeah, that'd be great."
Was there a kiosk where you could make your order ahead of time?
Yeah, behind me, there's like
You mean that you walk past to get to the counter?
well, when I walk past it,
Well,
it's not visible.
You
And
were
when-
one of those fucking boomers. What do you mean it's not visible? Like your golf ball? Like it just left your field of vision?
No,
You lost
it's-
object permanence?
There's a 3.5-foot wall, and it's on it. The ones at McDonald's are perpendicular to the wall. You see them; they're lit up. These things are like hanging on the wall like a shitty poster. And I'm like, "Are you fucking kidding
like
me?"
a shitty poster.
It's not even
God, I
straight.
love
It's
this
just
so
hanging
much.
there like
Wall?
it's not a wall. It's like like the back of one of the booths. They're hanging on the back there. I'm like, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
Oh my god. This is like the greatest conversation I have ever seen. I love this so much.
Yeah, needless to say,
I mean, it is a
Like,
problem at
fuck you.
McDonald's because like boomers are going to the counter and screaming about shit, and they're like, "You just place it at the kiosk over there." I don't want to do that. I'm standing right here. You put it in for me. And people literally had to come out from behind the counter to punch it in because you can only put it into the kiosk. Like,
yeah,
I just
yeah,
assume this is one of those situations.
but the kiosk is hard to miss. I mean, when you hide it on the back of a
What do you mean hard to miss? You missed it.
No, at McDonald's, they're hard to miss.
Oh,
I get
okay.
that. I've never had a
So
problem.
you
with
need
the
some like
McDonald's
Vegas
kiosk.
flashing lights like it's the casino, like order here.
Or just facing me when I'm walking in, not tucked on the
How
back.
much
of
how
the
much
first booth.
decoration is in this Taco Bell that you're like, well, blank wall, blank wall, blank wall, weird looking poster, one lost.
Oh fuck.
Not the art gallery. So anyway, did they hold your hand to get you your burrito?
Oh, I left.
Of course you did.
I
You throw a rock
God, I
through the
love
screen.
this.
That is exactly
fuck's
how
sake.
that story had to end.
I'm like, I fucking hate this place. You know how many times I've gone into their drive-through, looked at their menu, and realized I don't want this shit, and just drove through, and they look at me when I drive by because the Taco Bell drive-through is like a trap. There's no way to drive out of it. It's like a tunnel, a tube.
The Taco Bell drive-thru is a trap.
It is.
I have,
God, that needs to.
I have my own complaints about the Taco Bell drive-through.
They wouldn't serve you when you walked up.
No, it's like all automated now, and it's a computer lady, and she's real fucking impatient.
Oh, I do hate that because it's like, would you like anything else? And it's like I'm still telling you to add something to the first thing.
It's like, no,
Let me
I
have a
need a
second.
moment. Okay. Would you
Get
like
a
to
moment.
add anything else?
Yeah.
And it's like,
Bunch
I
of
know they have
fucking
headsets
boomers.
on, so I know they hear when I get frustrated with the computer lady.
Start ordering shit from other restaurants. Like, yeah, I'd like a
Well,
Big Mac.
that helps no one.
I know. But it sure clogs up the drive-thru.
Okay.
I mean,
Agents of Chaos.
it's
Yeah. The lady with the headset will have to address you.
That's a very boomer thing to do.
I know, isn't it great?
No. Sir, I am 2 whole generations below you.
No, you're not.
I'm millennial,
Okay.
and you're booming pretty hard here.
I'm Gen X. Where does that fall?
Which does track. We are slowly / rapidly becoming boomers. I'm not saying that Ray is a boomer. I'm just saying that the line is starting to blur at times with some of the shit I've seen online. I'm like, is that a young boomer or an old X? Because I don't know.
It's not great. I mean, yeah. Anyone in that 45 and up range is right on the cusp of questionable decision making.
Wow, thanks, bro. I love you too.
I said the cusp. You could be on the other
I try-
side still.
I try and make the best decisions I can.
Okay.
Whenever I can.
Hashtag not all boomers.
Ooh, that feels shitty. Wow. Wow. So I'm playing Minecraft right now, and I just had something happen that I'd never had happen before.
You seemed real angry for a second there, and I'm like, is he still playing Minecraft? What happened?
I am. I'm still playing Minecraft.
Okay.
No, I was in the Nether. I'm bouncing around the Nether, gathering some stuff, trying to do some stuff in the things, and I got overwhelmed by a bunch of piglins.
Okay.
And their pet boars.
Is that like human trafficking if the pigs own boars?
It kind of felt that way for a second.
Okay.
And then I wasn't trying to
Kinda
kill
like when Goofy
people.
walked Pluto.
Yeah. I wasn't trying to kill them. I was trying to line them up so I could do like the big spammy trade shit with them. And shit happened, and I ended up fucking having to kill one of their stupid pig pet things, boar things. It dropped a fucking apple.
That's racist.
Okay.
It feels really weird that I killed a pig in hell and was rewarded with an apple for my trouble.
Like in the biblical sense or like in the roasted pig sense?
In the roasted pig sense.
Okay.
I mean, biblical, it'd have to be bacon, right?
Well, no,
Well,
the snake
yeah.
offered an apple to Eve, so I didn't know if he was making that joke.
In that literal interpretation of the Bible, yes, it was an apple.
Some historians argue it might have been a pear.
It was sex.
I mean, he didn't know he had a pear until after they ate the apple, so.
Yeah. Yeah. I've been I fell down a rabbit hole of religious scholars
That is a
Okay.
whole.
and not like Christian apologists or things like that. I'm talking about literal PhD level people who are experts in religion, mythology, things like that. Like not just Christian religion stuff. And just like listening to these people talk about how the mythologies that created, Christianity, that created some of the other, world religions, even, some of the Greek and Roman, pantheon of the god stuff that is derived from like earlier mythology is
Right.
just fucking wild when you start looking at this stuff and you're like, oh, this is really like the same like 3 maybe 4 stories, and
Yeah. Everybody
they
has
just
a flood.
and everybody like, let me give you my version of the M. Night Shyamalan twist on this.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not really a inventive species. It's just kind
Virgin
of
No.
births. Virgin
just
births
keep
are
using
all
the
over
same
the
one.
place.
Yes. Virgin births are everywhere. The floods are everywhere. As a Moses character is everywhere. Creation stories are wildly similar as you step through, the details, the let there be light, that shit, whatever, like that changes. But, in the end, some god did something that made the world in X amount of, ridiculous short period of time.
And like the fun part of that is that short period of time could be however long you want because nobody was there to see it.
Correct.
But that school textbook better say it was 7 literal days.
Yep.
And it better have Trump's signature on the cover.
Whew.
I keep seeing a sign online, and if you want religion in schools, I want IRS in churches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. I have my thoughts and opinions about church stuff. I think everybody's aware of that, but it's wild to look at some of the just gross power plays and money plays that have happened in some of the larger mega churches lately, and just we're just okay with it overall.
Yep. Yeah.
I had to
there's
step
so much
away
stuff
for a
that-
minute. Have I missed anything?
We're talking about religion.
When did you step away?
I don't know. Mara came down, I think about 10 minutes. I don't have my glasses on because I don't need them right now. So I think it was about 10 minutes ago. Mara came down and was upset about her boyfriend's mom.
I mean, you were there for Ray's Taco Bell story, and then after that, I don't think anything was fantastic that went on.
No.
Okay.
Religious
So, yeah.
conversations. That's about it.
Fantastic. Do we want to cut things to ensure we've
I
got
mean, yeah, I can,
enough time
I can
to
cut you.
deal with stuff and things?
Do we have a plan for tonight?
Were we not playing D&D?
I kind of figured we were. But,
Okay.
I didn't want to assume anything.
We're in the middle of a combat, sir.
I know we are.
And it just got good.
Did it?
I think so.
I think it just got messy. Yeah.
I think I have to look at my notes. And I'm trying to.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
got.
I am curious though. Was the thing at the end
One.
truly random, or was it because I had complained earlier in the evening?
Oh no, that was truly random. I have
Okay.
a laundry list. I have a laundry list of characters that are probably not going to end up showing up because things are just not going to last long enough for them to show up.
Okay.
Unless we need saving.
Yeah, I mean, unless I need to, Avengers assemble and open all the portals.
I mean, that's kind of what I was trying to do.
Were you?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know how it's good, how the thing was going to manifest. It was just the perfect escalation for, like, listen, if you listen to only the midweek show and you don't listen to the weekend show, last week's weekend show, listen to, there's a verbal sparring match between Chad and I that goes on for, I don't know, 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes. About 2/3 of the way through the episode, because that was when Ray was like, I have no idea what's going on here.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Because you and I were going back and forth and kind of carefully weaving our words.
Uh-huh. Yeah. As you have to do sometimes.
I was just, that was, I don't know, that was just some of the best wordplay role playing
Good.
in a long time. A long, long time.
Good. Well, I guess now we get to find out who's going to kill who.
Indeed we do. So yeah, we'll be back next week, everybody. This has been Two Fools Rushing In. Didn't do an intro. Well, at least do an outro.
Nah. Fuck it.
There you go. Fuck it.
Fuck it.